It really is beautiful, and there's absolutely, nothing wrong with the piece. I wished either this contrasted more. There was a certain lack of clarity of purpose right after this.
I see what you mean.
It's like you round this off so beautifully, and this is just a fantastic movement. So, one idea would be, and I mean, somewhere, after, this is a great return. It's so satisfying when you come back, and so maybe here, you end it, or it's a movement, and you make another movement. That's one possibility. In the long run, it felt like, they didn't contrast enough. So since you sort of did the hard part. It's hard to make such a coherent and rounded and complete statement. You totally developed this and you finished it. And so I just wished maybe something a little more sharply contrasting to indicate that you knew you finished it, And again, it's nothing like that. I mean, that is beautiful music. But if you want to keep this open, then somewhere farther back, take the like through those parallel harmonizations, make those get gnarlier and gnarlier, and maybe more dissonant and open up into something different. It's just you just make such a huge cadence and arrival there that and then you confirm it by time stopping here, and then it's just too soon to warm that up again.
Okay.
I like the way you go, you use the entire continuum of kind of syntactical pitch. And I like the way that you're using it as a sort of committed to the kind of, for lack of a better word, expression, and you use this whole continuum from, very simple pitch, syntactical pitch collections to noise and, Be careful about overusing the speed up, everybody speed up thing. This is great, love how this sort of starts to come into focus, and underneath this, it's terrific. You're coming out of this sort of primordial sound for sound's sake, and then it starts, then you discover, like caveman discovers fire, you discover rhythm. Kind of in this case, maybe less is more. This rhythm, just like putting that one player at a time, just come up and do like a 45-second pit solo between, within the range of a major second, would be, I think, more effective. Just having to do it faster, focus in and see what kind of music you can wring out of, less notes or,
Yeah.
stuff, What's your favorite part of this?
I like the
Yeah, so do I. It has a feeling of pulling together some sense of direction for the whole piece. It really feels resolved. Beginning to here is great, and I really like this. This is very very fragmented and pointillistic in a good way. This is very, speaking of nocturno. It's very nocturno. And you bring it to a nice kind of place, and then you introduce this really interesting, both timbrally and melodically. This is a really kind of interesting tune, and I just really wanted you to do something with that. And like, okay, start from this place. Bringing the drums back in here. It's like
it makes the texture too similar.
It's too similar. More special, makes that texture more special, makes that melody, really focus on that melody. That long line, that's such a great thing. I want you to just work that over you know, and, you know, you transpose and you develop and
Yeah,
just,
yeah, yeah.
you've got a lot of mileage to get on that, you don't need any.
And I wrote this chunk first with the melody,
Uh-huh.
and so like, at that time, it didn't seem
Yeah.
so bad to have the percussion in.
Yeah,
But now
totally.
retrospectively, like in the context, I actually
Yeah,
agree with you
yeah.
that
Yeah,
yeah,
and so if you can somehow connect
I
that
understand.
to, you know, when it starts to go dee you know,
Yeah,
then you're home free, it's only, you know, yeah, it's getting.
yeah. Yeah, one chunk,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.